Okay, Srini Daddy again from Daddy Cryptos. Sorry we got disconnected. My battery died. I plugged it in now. By the way, Merry Christmas, Christmas Eve. I just wanted to catch up on all the action that's going on. Unfortunately, cryptos don't sleep. They're 24/7 and around the clock, around the world. So let's see what's going on. So back to the page, Daddy Cryptos. Bitcoin right now around 13,600, and we'll cover that. So yeah, I want to first start with, I want to cover a little bit more today on the Litecoins. Okay, there's a lot of action there as Bitcoin is kind of consolidating. So this was, sorry, that date should be 24th. For some reason, I'm still thinking we are a day behind. I just noticed that today is the 24th, so Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to all. So Bitcoin is in the consolidation. Earlier in the morning, it was around the 14,200, 300, and yesterday around the 15,000. So today, for some reason, it's coming down, but I'm sure it will come back to its consolidated levels, which I think is between 13 and 15, maybe around the 14. So it did a good parabola here, the inverse parabola, and so the support level is there. So I wouldn't think it will go below this 13,500 for sure, because it does have the support level. As you can see, it went up to 20,000, came down. It tried to breach this with that whole Bitcoin Cash fiasco. That's why it came down, because Cash was I think kind of unrealistic approach by Bitcoin Cash and Coinbase, the way that they did that. I think there will be a lot of I would say legal issues or digging into what happened with the price manipulation of Bitcoin Cash, because that drove the price down to 10,500, and then slowly it inched back. It came up to 16,000, and then it's doing this. So it may come down a little bit till here, and then do this. So it would do this till probably it'll settle around this 14,100 or so in the next few hours, and then gradually take off. Okay, so our focus generally is on Bitcoin, because that's kind of the driver of everything that goes on in the cryptos and blockchain world. Okay, so let's look at the top altcoins. This I posted around 2 hours back. So the ones, I mean, the top 10 are all in red, as you can see. Everything in top 10 is red. Bitcoin 11%, Bitcoin Cash 13%, Ethereum 11% down, Litecoin, it's hard to see, but let me zoom it up. What happened? Ripple down. Ripple down 10%, IOTA down 15%, EOS down 15%, Ethereum Classic down 13%. So basically everything is in red, anywhere between 10 to 20%. That's the top 10. But the ones that are shining are the top, I would say, between the top 25. Okay, so the greens, I will cover the greens a little bit today. Okay, that's kind of, it's an eye chart, but I wanted to show you what we will look at. So yesterday there was an interesting article I was reading, which I thought was good. So read it at your leisure. This talks about the Fed interest rate and what impact it will have on the markets, especially the stock market, and obviously it will have some kind of impact on the cryptos. Generally, it should be the reverse on gold and cryptos when anything happens in those stocks. So let's read this article so you understand what I'm referring to. Okay, so Before I go on to, so John McAfee is a security specialist, and he picked some coins, and he did the is pushing the Verge XVG, so Verge is up, and I also do my own research before I publish anything, because it could be just a pump and dump, but I've been tracking Verge for some time, so it is a good one. Okay, I'll cover Verge today. There was a good article here about, go through all these, okay, about why Coinbase is not implementing SegWit. It should, for some reason it is not. And this article on Bloomberg Technology says that a lot of people are buying cryptos through the credit card. Okay, and we'll go from there. So read all these. The ones that I'll be covering today are this DigiNote XDN. Guy was up 90% yesterday from 0.0. These are, yes, you're reading it right. It is 2 cents. Okay, it was 1 cent and it went 2 cents. I generally cover anything that has over at least $100 million in market cap, and it's been there for at least few months. Okay, so most of the top 25 fall under that. So it moved from 13 cents all the way to 27 cents. No, 2 cents. Sorry, 1.3 cents to 2 cents. Okay, this is one good one. The next one is Verge. This is the one I talked about earlier. Verge is a little lower on the market cap. It's about 15 million coins, and it's $3 million. So watch out for it. The low is 19 cents and high was 30. So yes, it is 30 cents. Right now at 21 cents, because it went up from 19. So it is one to keep track of. Okay. Stratus has been there for quite a while, and Stratus 1.2 billion. This is again a good one. About 80,000 coins. So it's trades around 11 to 15, and right now around 12. This is something that looks promising. Okay. And I'll show you where you can buy all these. So at least most of these. Okay, they're not available on Coinbase or GDEX, where most of you are in. Then AVT, Event Coin, from 3 to 5. Today it's around 4. Again, market cap is very small. It's 43 million. Today's volume is around 3 million, but still seems promising. Goes up 18%. I did some digging. Some of it could be pump and dump, but these seems to be promising. Okay, this one XDN we covered earlier. Okay, so the next ones I want to talk about are so now go through these at your leisure. Okay, this one was very interesting. This was the issue that caused Bitcoin to come down. When one of the things that goes on the Bitcoin wallet is it stores. Bitcoin has its own coin called UTXO, and it converts the Bitcoin coins 265. It converts into this 1.4 million UTXO, and it saves them instead of using SegWit. So Not sure why it does it. This Trace Meyer guy seems to know what exactly is going on. I think the Bitcoin itself is coins are there, but it's the way Coinbase is storing the Bitcoins. So in the US, Coinbase has the most customers, and there are a lot of Bitcoins out there, but the way they're storing is very different, and it's very expensive when you move Bitcoins. So let's see what goes on. As I learn more, I'll tell you. I'm not sure if we need to be concerned about this because they do have Bitcoins. It's the way they're storing the Bitcoins. But if I learn more, I will let you know. But I'm kind of disappointed with the way Coinbase messed around with Bitcoin Cash and brought the Bitcoin price down. So was some insider trading, it looks like. And we have to look at future of Coinbase, whether we should continue to use it as our primary. That includes GDEX. As I learn more, I'll let you guys know. Okay, I'm beginning to question Coinbase now. So the other good coins are promising coins. I just did some additional research. See, I changed the date. Then half an hour back is Dogecoin. Okay, Dogecoin has been one of the older coins, been there forever, and I like it. It doesn't trade much, but it doesn't appreciate much, but it doesn't lose much. So it has good market cap, close to $1 billion. It trades a couple of millions every day. So look at Dogecoin, something good to have in your portfolio. Do your research, but I like it. At least it's steady. Okay, of all the altcoins that are out there, it doesn't go as up or down as much. Not much swings, but it holds its value. And then Civic. This is one of my favorites. I've been keeping track of Civic for a long time. Civic is a good coin for security layer and integration and all the good stuff. Vinny, I follow him closely. He's a bit critical on Bitcoin sometimes, but he's from the industry. He knows what he's talking. I would say this guy is good. If there's one coin you want to look at, that should be Civic. Okay, it trades between 50 cents and 70 cents. Okay, it was in the low 10-15 cents and has been going up. So look at that, CVC. Okay, and then the next one is a red coin. I was doing some research. I was hearing a lot about red coin, but it went up 40%. Again, I'm not sure if it's a pump and dump, but it does seem like it is. It holds some value. It has a good market cap of $500 million, 500 million, and it trades 10 million. It's around 1.2 cents. It started off in the morning, and right now around 1.8 cents. I would look at this coin more closely, keep track of it, and then the next one is Ripple. Ripple was my favorite for a long time. Ripple moved from 13 cents to 20 cents to 40, 50, all the way till $1, 10 cents. Still good at 95 cents, promising. A lot of financial institutions, banks are invested in it. Market cap very heavy. If there was one coin that you want to certainly hold in the altcoins, that would be Ripple. Okay. Again, my personal choice. You guys do your due diligence, but I do like Ripple, and so it was highs were around 1.7, 1.10. It also went to 120, but even in down market, it's holding steady, not gone much down. Okay, so that's kind of where the altcoins are. Let's go back to our so